and good morning. Today's truth or dare is based on quite an uncomfortable topic. Some of us try and stay clear away from it. Many who feel strongly about it internalize it. Then you have the odd occasion where people just have, boom, an outburst. Racism. When I was in school, junior secondary school, I was a prefect at the time, and the school decided to show a video as part of our educational curriculum to teach us about the slave trade. Now, I didn't think it was right to do that at the time, and this is for the whole school, like literally everyone in the same hall, in the same space, watching it, and watching this black and white video that was taken during the slave trade, and pictures and so on of many of these slaves that were massacred, for quite a period of time. Anyway, I suggested to the principal that it's not a good idea. Maybe we should do it class by class instead of everyone in the same space. But no, they decided no, they wanted to just get it out of the way because it's taking a while. Anywho, they went ahead. And as soon as the video was over, in a matter of a few minutes, a couple of combined mixed race, as well as especially Polish students who were in my school at the time, were being attacked. Naturally, of course, I went over and defended them, and yeah, did what I could. I mean, it was very aggressive. Like literally, we're talking about one child, and then there were about 6, 8, sometimes 12 students just attacking just one child. It was terrible. Anyway, this particular young student whom I defended and fended off everyone away, physically. In fact, I ended up at a point where even I was getting attacked myself for defending somebody else. When everything was calm, everything was, I guess, calm, this young boy, I sat him down. I started to treat, some of the cuts he suffered. And he said, you know what? I understand why they did. I understand why I was attacked. And he looked at me and said, I'm sorry for what your people had to endure as a result of my ancestors. They treated your ancestors terribly, and I can see why I had to pay the price. And I said no. I said no. No young person has to pay the price for the troubles that were caused by their predecessors. No, it's not right. I said, you did nothing wrong. But you know what he did? He looked at me anyway and said, I'm sorry for the pain I've caused your people. And thank you for defending me, for standing by me. Right there and then, I didn't know how to feel at the time. I really didn't. I can't quite remember. But I did know that it felt that, there's some sort of reconciliation that has taken place right there and then for me. I chose to do the right thing, to defend this young man and others. Regardless how I may feel, was the right thing to do. I have witnessed a lot of young people, a lot of children, and young adults in school suffer the same troubles at school. Racism is such a huge thing. It's such a dangerous precedent. It creates so much problem and hate. So much hate to the extent that people who have a resentment towards an adult will reflect it on their children. I've seen this happen in schools. And naturally, you know me, always coming to the rescue. I will go in and say, no, it's not the right thing to do. That is not right. What you're doing is wrong. Many of these adults will immediately say, well, no, I'm not being racist or anything. I'm saying, well, you've just said it right there. I mean, sometimes I don't mention the word racism, but they just say, they come out and say, I'm not being racist or anything. Well, you are. You are attacking a young person as a result of how you feel about their parents, about their predecessors, about something that happened eons ago. I have suffered racism both in Europe, when I was in England, in Australia, and here in New Zealand. My first 2 years in New Zealand, I guess, was one of the most challenging times for me. Man, I'll have people literally call me on the phone just to yell abuse and, all kinds of unnecessary threats. Some even saying they have friends and family in government and councils and, and so on who would come for me and all that. It's ridiculous stuff. Hey, one woman even called and said, look, I'm going to tell immigration that you're running a childcare business and you shouldn't. I'm like, what's wrong with you? My company is registered. If anyone will notice it first, it will definitely be immigration. And at that time, I was a resident. Yes, I had the rights to do so. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth. It is not young people's fault for what's transpired in the past. Please do not hold them accountable. They had nothing to do with it. The battles amongst ourselves, either to do with race, gender, or personal hate you have for somebody else, please do not reflect it on other people or their children or their descendants, because it is wrong. It is not their fault. They were born into a world they had no clue that there were so many battles going on. And I bet if the young people had to choose their parents or had to choose the planet they wanted to go to, they most certainly will not come to one where there's so much personal, petty wars going on. And people just can't reconciliate their past. So, if this helps, I want to say on behalf of all young people and children out there, they're sorry for how you feel. They're sorry for the pain you're suffering. They're sorry for the suffering that their predecessors have inflicted on your predecessors. They really are. I beg of you. They're sorry. If that brings some sort of reconciliation to people who are feeling that pain and anger, and as a result being attacking other people, especially young people, through racist means, they are sorry for your pain. And they ask that we all move on and have a better future together. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my dare to you, to reconcile and move on. And do not face, or shall I say, do not attack young people as a result of our past. Thank you all. Have a good day.